Here are the top 5 slime scraper mistakes I see people doing. Number 1. Not taking shortcuts. The normal path may seem safe, but you'll be in the back with the rest of the lobby, all bunched up, colliding with one another. Being in the back and close proximity to players does a lot more harm than good, and you also can't hang too far back because the slime is slowly rising. So always take the shortcuts. Each floor has multiple set of shortcuts you can take depending on your risk tolerance. Once I learned shortcuts and did them over and over again, that's when I started to constantly qualify on this map. Mediatonic will sometimes release a slime scraper only playlist. Use it as an opportunity to practice, and if you fail, good. Analyze why that happened and fail again. You'll only get better from it. Number 2. Giving up on a shortcut. You'll try a shortcut once or twice, fail, and will want to quickly move on since the slime is slowly rising. People overestimate how fast the slime really moves. The first section gets fully covered in 40 or so seconds. As long as you pass the first floor within 20 seconds, you can afford to waste a bit of time. Here's a rule of thumb I followed when I was new. If I can't get a shortcut down in 5 attempts, I'll move on and try another shortcut. I won't take the regular path, I'll try another shortcut. Even after 500 games of Slime Scraper, I'll screw up a shortcut or be impatient and get smacked by a glove. Number 3. Not being patient. Since the objective of the map is to outrun the slime, players have a sense of urgency. They need to get to the top fast. So they move quickly without being aware of their surroundings. They don't learn the patterns of the obstacles or don't realize that waiting an extra second can save them from having to waste 5 seconds trying to get back up to where they were before. Learn the patterns of the obstacles, their cooldowns, and generally how each flow of the map functions. If you get eliminated at a certain section of the map, find out the reason. Once you find out why, that's when you can start to take action and iron out those problems. Number 4. Funneling on a shortcut. Funneling is when you and a bunch of players are in close proximity to each other and can't move without bumping into one another. And once you learn that you need to take shortcuts, you'll discover that many others, like you, are taking the same shortcuts. Learning when to take shortcuts is as important as taking the shortcuts. The most popular shortcut is the flipper next to the bridge. If you spawn to the left side, you're in the best spot to take that shortcut. You can still get to the flipper if you spawn to the right. You should try the other flipper shortcut instead, because too many people will already be there by the time you get there. Another place where you could get funneled is the second floor with the gloves. Let some players go first and then go yourself. Make sure to jump and run while you're on the treadmills to get across faster. There are plenty of other shortcuts you can take, such as this one right here and this one, and oh yeah, this shortcut is kinda underrated in my opinion. Number 5. Getting grabbed and diving on the last set of conveyor belts. The bane to every player's existence, grabbers. Here's how to counter them. Tilt your camera upwards and to the right and see if there are any people hiding behind the yellow pillars or donuts. If you look straight on, they can appear out of nowhere and get you. If you do see a grabber, get on the same belt as them and hug the wall so that the grabber can't grab you. And once the coast is clear, move forwards. A thing I see people do is dive on the belts. Don't dive on the belts. You can make it to the other belts by running and jumping. You could potentially fall while diving. Click here for more Slime of Scraper videos.